Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd here once again, and in today's video we are going to be doing another theory video, but this is for the future of the 13th Doctor, because obviously Jodie Whittaker's Doctor has had 2 seasons now, and normally the golden rule for Doctor Who is that they have 3 seasons and then there's a regeneration. But what I'm going to be talking about in this video is with the Timeless Child story arc having a lot of presence in Series 12, and it was originally started back in Series 11. Is this going to be the way she regenerates? Just because we've had this before with Matt Smith's era, where there was an ongoing story arc with the Silence that was introduced in his first episode, and that went all the way to the last episode he was in that was like 3 years after. So that would be very interesting to see that happen again, and we have an entire multi-series story arc that will eventually lead to a Doctor regenerating, because this story arc will involve the Doctor looking back on the past that she didn't know she had, and with that we could see some prominent Time Lords such as Rassilon and Omega, and potentially the Other as well, return to the modern Doctor Who audience and pose a threat to the current incarnation of the Doctor. That would be really awesome to see. I would love to see Omega return personally. But yeah, with Matt Smith's Doctor, he had the threat of the Silence, and then he had all the other villains show up in the last episode that he was in. So maybe we could have something similar with Jodie's Doctor. So we already know about the Timeless Child from Series 11, and then it was made a prominent storyline in the last series. And then Series 13, that will no doubt continue the storyline. I do think that this could be a way of potentially having a regeneration for Jodie's incarnation, because let's not forget, if she's going to be going against some, I don't know how to describe it, but like, if she's going against some powerful Time Lords, and then also the Division as well, if they're somehow resurrected or something, then she could perhaps sacrifice herself that way. But it would be really nice if this does end up leading to a regeneration in the next season or the season after, just because I did like the way it was done with Matt Smith's incarnation, because obviously at the 11th hour we learned that Silence was going to fall, and now when we rewatch that episode after seeing the entirety of his era fall out, it's like, wow, they were really thinking about a character's exit before, well, just as they were introduced. So that would be pretty cool to see happen again. But obviously, you know, this theory is really out there, but I would like to see this happen at some point. Just because, obviously, the Timeless Child story arc in itself, there's a lot of explaining that needs to do. And I feel like that could go on for another 2 seasons, similar to the Silent story arc. So maybe we get another shock revelation similar to that, and then we get another regeneration. So that'll be pretty cool to see. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video here. It's not really a big theory, there's not a lot of evidence for it, but I feel like that if we are going to get another multi-series story arc, is Jodie's incarnation going to sacrifice herself to save the day, perhaps? But I guess we'll find out in the near future if that's going to be the case. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, leave a like rating and subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all on my next video. Goodbye for now.